Hello, everyone. Hello, my name is Kene Okafor. Today, we shall be looking at how to actually import questions from an Excel document into Moodle. In the last video, we discussed the different types of Moodle questions, okay, and how to input them on our Excel sheet. But today we would actually import the questions, into Moodle. But before we go into that, I would like to say something about the numerical question type on the sample Excel sheet that we used, in the last video. So I'll share my screen. Okay. And so here it is. The numerical type here, area of triangle.png, which we can see is actually an image. But the conversion here, we have the default units as centimeters. So 35 multiplied by 1 is 35 centimeters. That's the default. So the multiplier here is 1, and that's indicated, with the 2 asterisk, right? Okay, so now we go to this kilometer. In the last video, it was actually 0.001. And that was based on the assumption that we had as the default value, that the default value was meters, but the default value, as we can see, is actually centimeters. So centimeters as kilometers, we should multiply by 0.00001. That is 4 zeros after the decimal point. 0.00001 kilometers. So that's the equivalent of 1 centimeter, rather. Thank you so much. Okay, so guys, that's that about that. Now let's go into importing our documents into Moodle. So I'll share my screen. Okay, so right here, we have a split screen, one showing the site, the tutora.com.ng, and the other my Moodle page. Okay, so now let's see. I am to import the questions. I'll go to this particular website and then scroll down. You'll find upload MS Excel document. And what document is it that I wish to upload? It is the document that we worked on in the last video. So I'll click this, upload, and it's somewhere in my documents folder. So I'll just look for it, EXL to Moodle. Okay, I suppose it's not. I should check my desktop. EXL. It's not there. Let's see my downloads. EXL to Moodle 1. Okay, so it's in my downloads folder. EXL to Moodle 1. Open and click on proceed. So that's done here now. Excel to Moodle XML formatting system. Now you could choose a category for the questions that you are seeking to import. So I would say test doc, that is test document. That's the category. Now, if the category doesn't already exist, it will be created, in Moodle. And if it does exist, the questions will simply be added to that category. Now, guys, there's something I need to remind us of. Remember that some of the questions that we saw in the last video were actually image files. So images as questions. All the images that you'll be using for in this import, you need to, zip. You need to create a zip folder of all the images that you will be using. And so I'll show us the images that I'll be using, I'll be importing eventually into Moodle. So just a moment, guys. And so I have it here, pictures, I'll show us. So here I have my images. Now, what images am I going to use? This particular one here, area of triangle, and we can see that it's of type PNG. So you need that extension. You need the extension .png. And also this map of Nigeria .png. Okay. Now I need these two images in a zip folder. A zip folder is simply, group of files that have been collected, files that have been collected together, and that particular folder is functionally a file, if you get what I mean. So we'll go back to the website now. We'll pick these pictures and have them all in a zipped folder. Okay, so let's see. Go back to the website. So here, I'll create a zip. Create a zip. So my pictures. Now, what pictures do I need? Collect all the pictures. Just simply, press down, continue to press down the control key to select all the images you need. So area of triangle, while holding down the control key, area of triangle, and which other one? Map of Nigeria. So these two images have been selected. So open, two files, upload image. So I ought to have done that before now. I need to, prepare the zip folder before importing my Excel document, before uploading my Excel document. So my zip folder is ready. So I'll go back now, go back here to upload my Excel sheet. So I'll go to downloads. Now click on search for the file. I believe it's EXL to Moodle 1. Click it, open, and proceed. As we said earlier, you need to give the category. So the questions should fall under what category? I should say testing cards, testing category. And then the zip folder that we created, we need to include, we need to upload at this point. So I'll click upload, and then I'll look for, in my downloads, look for that particular zipped folder, 9ZTU. It was actually renamed, okay? 9ZTU, blah, 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 blah. So I'll pick that, right? And click open. So that's been included here on this form. Eventually, we are to convert everything to Excel, to XML rather. So I'll do that now. It's converting. So guys, we'll just hang on. Hang on. So I think that's done now. You can see you could either copy this the content of this text area. You copy all and paste on on a Word editor, and then you must save as XML. So the extension of the saved document should be XML. But you don't really have to do that. Just click on this download XML file. Download XML file. So it's starting to download. So it's done. Okay, so my XML file is ready. Okay, now I need to go to my Moodle page. Okay, okay, so we have here my Moodle page. Okay, so page is loaded. So you come here to this gear button, this gear symbol, and click on it. It brings you this drop down menu. Then you come here to more, click on more. I don't think I was sharing my screen back then. Okay, so here we are. So what do we have? Where do we go? You come to this point, question bank. Now, instead of clicking on question bank, you click on import. Click on import. Page is still loading. Okay, so it's loaded. So guys, come here, scroll down slowly, and you find the file formats. So which one do we pick here? Moodle XML format. So you check that, then scroll down. Don't forget to click on this general, just to be sure. Here you have get the category from file. Make sure that this is checked because we are including or getting the category for the questions from the file that we are uploading. Okay, so make sure it's checked. And then we don't need any error if no grade is stated or listed. So nearest grade if not listed. And then it shouldn't break when there is an error, when it encounters an error, shouldn't break. So I'll take no, just continue, even though there's an error. So here now, we are to actually choose the file. So guys, remember the name of the file that was generated, C9, C4, whatever. You could rename the created XML file. You could rename it into something that you find more find easier to remember. But I'll just take mine here, C9, C4F. So I'll click, choose a file. And then here, C9, here, C9, C4F. Pick it and open. Then upload this file. Okay, so that's it, guys. The file has been uploaded to Moodle. Then I need to click import. So I believe it's importing now. Okay. So we see that the import was successful, right? 12 questions, importing 12 questions from file, and they were actually 12 questions on our Excel sheet. Okay, so that's that. You need to conclude this import by clicking on continue. So we see the category testing cards was automatically created because you indicated to Moodle that it should take the category for the questions from the file uploaded, right? Now, these are the questions that we uploaded, that we imported from the Excel sheet. So which one is it? Now we could test. Let's see. What type of question is this? Ibadan is the capital of, so I believe this is the matching type of question. So you click on this edit icon and let's preview. Click on preview. Okay, so it's actually drag and drop type of Moodle question. Okay, page is still loading. So you see that we can actually move items to specific areas, on the page. Ibadan is the capital of Nigeria. What should it be? Ibadan is the capital of what city? Or what state? Oyo. Asaba is the capital of Delta. Benin is the capital of Edo. And Anambra is the capital of, Oka is the capital of Anambra. You remember that we gave the weight, the total weight for this question as what? 4. So it's going to mark out of 4. Let's submit and finish. What do we have? Correct. Mark 4 out of 4. So all sub-questions were correctly answered. So that's it for drag and drop. Okay. Let's look at another type of question. The image question. Let's take this, having this image. Click on edit and preview. So here, guys, select one. So here's the picture and it is the question. Select one. The map shown above is that of, so this is the wording of the words of the question. The map shown above is that of which? Togo. Let's see if Togo is the right one. I'm deliberately picking a wrong answer. Submit and finish. So the correct answer is Nigeria. So the feedback here is oops. So that's not the correct answer, 0 out of 4, because we gave the total weight of this answer as what? 4. So let's see. Let's start again. This time we pick the correct thing, Nigeria, and submit and finish. So that's correct here now. Correct. Mark 4 out of 4. Nigeria is the correct answer. Okay, let's see another, just one more. Match the countries with their capital cities. So this here is the matching kind of question. Review. Match the countries with their capital cities. So from the drop down, Ghana, Accra, Germany, Berlin, Nigeria, Abuja. Let's see if we're right. So you see, mark 3 out of 3. Should any one question be answered wrongly, you have 1 point deducted. So if I had got the Ghana sub question incorrect, it will mark 2 out of 3. The system will mark 2 out of 3. Okay. So that's it. Now, guys, remember I said something in the last video. For the calculated simple type of question, you need to do some editing on Moodle. You need to do some editing. So let's see exactly what it is. For now, I'll click the calculated simple, edit question. You must edit the question before you can preview it. So here, you scroll down, come to this point, find the wild cards present in the correct answer formulas. So you click on that, click on it, the green button, and it brings us this particular arrow. So there's a drop down menu there. Okay, so that's what we have. Click on it. Range of values, you need to set the range of values. So let's say, for example, I need the variables to be any digit from 1 to say 30. Okay, and it's just one decimal place. If you don't want any, you just make it 0. So we know that it's a whole number. Okay. Then for, this is for the principal, calculating the simple interest. This is the principal, and it should be, okay, I think 30 is actually small. We could have numbers from 1 to say 500 as the principal, or 1 also is small. Let's take 200 to 1000 as the principal amount. Then for the rates, yeah, the rate could be from 1 to 5%, and the decimal should be none. Decimal place should be none. Then the range for the time, how long in years, remember, 1 to 10 years. Okay, let's take 1 to 10 years. So you set those, you set the values of the variables, to come from a range of values. You scroll down a bit, and what do you have here? Generate numbers, new set of wildcards values. So how many sets of wildcard values should I take? Usually I go for 20 sets of wildcard values, 20. So 20 will do, then I generate, click on generate. After selecting a value, click on generate, and you come to display. So how many displays, how many sets of wildcard values do you want displayed? So here I'll take maybe 2. 2 should be enough. Then click on display. So that's that. So that's just what you need to do here after importing a calculated simple type of question. You need to set the variables and the range of values. Okay. All right. So here, once we are done, scroll down and save changes. So changes have been saved. We can now preview this particular question. You can see the question that we just edited has a green background. So page is still loaded. Okay, so the page has successfully loaded. Click on preview. And so you have it here. So we see that for calculated simple, we don't actually need to give a static value for the variable, so to say. Just provide a range of values. That's why we had to do this, had to do the editing on Moodle. So you remember we picked from 200 to 1000 for the principal. And here for this question, the computer has given 775 naira. For the rate, we chose a range from 1 to 5, okay? And here the computer has selected 2, so that's 2%. And for years, remember, it was 1 to 10. And so the computer has randomly selected 9, has picked 9, so 9 years. Find the simple interest on 775 naira at 2% per annum for 9 years. Answer is assumed to be in naira. So I'll just can actually calculate that now. So let me just give everything and let's see. Submit and finish. Oops. The correct answer is 139.5. The answer there is in one decimal place, 139.5. That's it. Now, if I refresh this, we will get a new set of values for the variables. I think we should do that now. So start again. Let me click this button here, start again. Oh, sorry, it's to get the same question. So I just really need to refresh the page. Okay, guys, I think I just need to submit and finish. Then I close preview. Then let's close the preview and click on preview again. So we see that a new set of values are provided. So here it's randomly 492 at 3% at 3.7 years. Answer is assumed to be in naira. Okay, so that's it, guys. That's how you actually take questions from your Excel sheets, and import all of them into Moodle. I hope we learned something today.